Plumlee picks it up. Plumlee looking, has a man, and the pass scratch.
Jake Bailey's one that stepped up really nicely last week.
Out to the right, Rashee Rice, the favorite target. To see another target for Tanner Mordecai as it's back to from their 45-yard line and just held up short. Looking right on 4th and 1. Mordecai rolling out and completes it to all on the ground, and a great big gaping hole for Belton Gardner. Nope. And it's Keefe bringing it back across the 20, a little stutter step. There's Ryan O'Keefe on that jet sweep. Again, they like to...
Are tied to Gus Malzahn somehow.
John Rice Plumlee has a man. Excuse me, Mitch McCarthy.
Ultra pace.
Siggers once again gets the penalty marker on the field. And
well, and just no one blocks those two guys. You got Barber coming.
Waits it near the 20. Has a little room. And some speed and room on the out hands of Minnie, and back to Johnny Richardson. Richardson still somehow. Plumlee connects with Holler. Holler is stopped short. And fair catch call.
Needs more reps from that quarterback position, more throws.
Belton Gardner takes the handoff, and Gardner with a tosses it over to Moochie Dixon, and Dixon, who's snap of the opening period. It's a big 4th down here, and the conversion there as the go-to. They keep it on the ground. That's Belton Gardner, and Gardner Wednesday night crowd. Can the defense from UCF stop him? Has a man in the end zone and from 32 yards out, and it's through.
Lucky to be alive, so any support and assistance we can give is.
And that's Isaiah Bowser. Bowser's 3rd in the nation with rushing yards in a game. Scrambling, Plumlee stays alive, finds Alec Holler. Plumlee surveys, tries to go to the... And this one will hand it off. And here on 3rd and 3, looking to convert, and booting it away. Xavier Townsend nears the sock. John Rice Plumlee deciding to keep it on the ground and
get a little uptight.
You see that 5 of 10 tonight, just 23 yards through the air, but is able to CF pass again, complete once more, and coming to bring the pressure, but getting it away to Alec Holler in time. And the pass, CF driving. And here, it's John Rice Plumlee at 10-all.
Again, dinner is on me. You've earned it. SMU's very similar.
The toss to Moochie Dixon, and it was the longest pass play of the night, and then they go on the ground. Get a chance to see or maybe pay attention to one-on-one, and they try to go to his thing and not let anybody else beat him. As that pass is to his left, flushed out of the pocket, keeping his eyes downfield. Had some room to run. UCF defense in the red zone. A Kansas QB, Jalen Daniels, sit down for an inter. As UCF will 4-game winning streak. Again, with time down the middle of the field. And since then, and the big stop, sensing a little pressure, rolls out, has a man in his 4th punt. Moochie Dixon off the bench and tossing 3 TDs for the Green Wave. Out, and somehow Tanner Mordecai gets away from Mordecai running out and has an into the middle of the field. Being yard line, comes out across the 15, a little stutter step there.
He said he's probably happy with what the score is because we feel like we should be up more.
Javon Baker, and Baker continuing to add some. Rolling. Plumlee is there and tripped. UCF to put 6 on the board, make it. Trey Siggers back to receive. A native Buck fan, and wow. Rashee Rice catches that one trying to gain the 35-yard line. They hand it off to Belton Gardner. They toss it over into the hands of Ryan O'Keefe, the speedster. But This is the time that you want. Flushing out of the pocket. Plumlee still staying on his feet, keeping Gamble to go for it on 4th down. And lone 3 deep into his end zone. And right there, Siggers with the carry. And again, for UCF's defense, they go to the middle of the field for UCF and zipped right into Austin up. Moves out to his right. Penalty. The handoff to Siggers, and Siggers, SMU's quarterback, Tanner Mordecai with the pass and coach.
Ashley and Gus Malzahn.
And so far, John Rice Plumlee into the hands of Kobe Hudson. Hudson with a nice ball game, bounces out to the outside, getting some blocking from O'Keefe. And a penalty marker is on the plays, and now Plumlee going for O'Keefe once more into the end.
Where you want to place the ball in the corner of the end zone, where you.
SMU back on the field. Tanner Mordecai dumps it down. Mordecai falling away, and again, 3rd PI on the Knights defense in the last 2 drives, and Gardner. The nice going to the outside, 1-on-1 coverage, and again, Javon Baker, and Baker. We start the 4th quarter, little sidearms, kind of corrected some of those drops from the first half. It's Plumlee. And so McCarthy does his job in his own end zone and feeling the pressure and brought down the
dangerous in their last year here in the American.
I think former youth back across the 20, 25, 30, going to the outside, cuts back in. And Ryan O'Keefe flashing the speed. Nobody's going to catch him. Plumlee rolling to his right, tries to zing it in there. A good environment, a safe environment. And pass out to Trey Siggers, and falling back the football and lofted over. Coming up here. Pressure, got it away.
Plays, Tiff, right in the first half. 5 plays in the second half of over 20.
As you mentioned. Again, that jet sweep once more to Ryan. Was the offensive coordinator. Great catch made. Hungry minds. You think iron sharpens iron. This run here from R.J. Harvey, who just won't go down. And again, just carrying the power. Sneaking through.
Offensive line winning at the line of scrimmage for UCF.
Absolutely, Don. Thanks for that report. And you think about...
You said, I would worry about my own plane. I'd fly my own plane. He goes...
When they get in the red zone. Moving out past zone, who comes in for Tanner Mordecai. Townsend on the return, and he's wrapped. And Don, you've had a front row seat to coaching.
That the stuff on the periphery gets away from them, and then you get a...
Xavier Townsend. Next week. Product out of Dallas. Held up, just
mad.
Can they hold him? And the opportunity, and he's in.
I don't. If we put together all our broken pieces, make them fit until all that we see is what we are, because all that